Morning. Here we are. Friday, October 21st, 2022. Larissa. My video diary vlog. Oh my god. Weird dreams continue. Weird dreams. These dreams go on when I close my eyes. Every second of the night, I live another life. Oh my god. That song, the 80s. Music in the 80s. There's something out there I can't resist. Is that Heart? It was in Heart. Belinda Carlisle was in the Go-Go's, right? Who was the chick from Heart? I don't remember. Oh my god. So I got my sewing machine back yesterday. There was just some little screwy thing going on with it. Oh my gosh. Watch the Bucks beat the Sixers. And what was up with Chuck and Shaq and Kenny and Ernie? It was like somebody taking their candy away. They all were like sourpusses. Really were. Kenny wearing that rose-colored suit. He looked like a big old rose, a big old bald rose. Yeah, rose-colored suit. He had socks on too. I was like, oh, when did Kenny start wearing socks? Kenny was wearing socks. Couldn't believe it. James Harden. He needs shark teeth. He needs shark teeth in his beard. Put a little more bite in his game. Needs shark teeth. Needs shark teeth, Jimmy. That Brooke Lopez. Walking around looking like Ryan Stiles. Had a baby with Harry Belafonte. Oh my gosh. What's Hippie Belafonte up to these days? The other brother from the block. Where's Robin? He out doing house calls with Batman. Oh gosh. I don't even like watching the news. Everything's so damn depressing. It really is. The news is all so depressing. Fluffernutter is out there cockadoodle doing his head off. Fluffernutter. I need to go stick my nose in the garden today. Check on my herbs. I think I need to cut some more episodes a. Oh, I picked up an issue of Veg News. I don't know if it's veg or veg, because I think it's a vegan magazine, right? And I don't generally like vegan food, not because I don't like vegetables or, I'm a lacto-ovo-vegetarian. I guess I'm more pescatarian these days because I do eat fish. But vegan food, is so highly processed, the vegan cheeses and all that stuff, and the vegan sauces and everything. Like, if you're gonna be vegan, if you're gonna serve me vegan food, like, don't serve me all that processed stuff, because it makes my face itch. It does. All those vegan sauces make my face itch. But anyway, they had a recipe in there for tamales. And the filling called for a cup of epazote. I'm like, that's gonna taste horrible. With the other stuff, I'm like, no. Somebody's gonna make these and be like, whose grandma made this shit? Then they have this big article about fake fur, and I'm just like, if you're really worried about the animals, if you're really, really worried about the animals, stay away from synthetic fur. Stay away. It's so bad for the environment. It's such a big polluter. Seriously, it is. No, the better publication is Vegetarian Times. I should order that. I used to have a subscription to that when I was first cutting meat out of my diet. I got Vegetarian Times. I had a subscription to that, and I've got a bunch of their cookbooks too. Vegetarian Times cookbooks. Taught myself how to cook vegetarian. It took some doing. It did. And sometimes I think I'm just gonna cut the fish out too. But then my period rolls around, and I need it. Brody yesterday, I went out twice, right? Usually I try to just go out once, but I needed to go out twice yesterday. And he was really like, when I came back the first time, hey buddy, hey, I was just talking about you. You gonna come up here? I'm a good boy. Hey, how are you? What are those? Oh, thank you for kisses. Thank you. Mummy's here. Mummy has to. Yes. Oh, I took the yarmulkes. See the yarmulkes? I took the yarmulkes out of my baby sling. He was sniffing them. He's like, "What are those, Mummy?" Polyfiberfill synthetic foam stuff. It's not polyfiberfill. It is synthetic foams. I'll go into. I got a bag of stuff down there to become stuffing. So I think I'm gonna make an ottoman. Make myself a footstool. What's up, buddy? You don't need to. He's over there licking the floor. You don't need to lick the floor You don't need to clean the floor with your tongue. You're allowed to live here. We like having you here. Yeah. There's just one spot on the floor over here. No matter how many times I mop the floor, he licks it. Like, part of me wants to mop the floor and then get down and lick it and see what he's licking. I don't want to lick it after he's been licking it. See if I can taste anything. I don't know. Just one spot on the floor he licks. Oh, maybe next time I mop the floor, I'm going to lick that spot and find out. Oh. I was saying, I had to go out twice yesterday. So the first time I came back, and he was all like, are you home? Are you home? And he was like, he sniffs me all over. And I'm like, nobody touched me. I said, I have to go out one more time. And he sat back. He said, what? Like, I have to go out one more time. I said, then I come home. That's it. I'll be home. When I got home the second time, then he was just like all over me. Oh my. Poor Brody. Poor Brody. He gets so stressed out. He really does. So last night for dinner, we had Bite Your Nose burgers. No, they're Beyond Burgers. Guy from CEO of Beyond Burger. What do you do? Bit some guy's nose. I don't know what that was all about. Love to know about that fight. Sometimes my cat bites my nose. We had burgers last night and barbecued a red pepper. And I put smoked Gouda cheese and red onion and the roasted red pepper and a little bit of mayonnaise. It was a really good burger. And then we grilled some figs, right? And I had an arugula and red onion salad, just sprinkled with a little bit of salt and drizzled with some olive oil and spritzed with some balsamic vinegar, and then those figs. It was a really good salad. Watch the Milwaukee Bucks beat the 76ers. Oh my goodness. Sixers looked like they were going to cry. There's some questionable calls there at the end, huh? There really were. That Tyrese Maxey, I like him. I do. I like that Tyrese Maxey. I like him. Jimmy Wiggle braids. He's got them wiggly braids in his hairs. And the Joel, the giant Joel, the first Joel. They were talking about how Joel's been taking lessons on how to tumble. He a big dude. He fall down, go boom. Big dude. Now I got a crack in his ass. Watched the game after that was Lakers and Clippers. Dirty toenail Clippers and the Pond Scum. Has Zubox. Oh my goodness. He's a hunky hand grenade. The big stuffed cabbage. What a halupki. The big halupk. He's a big dude. Big dude. He got that teddy bear hair. I want to rub his teddy bear hair. Like my Uncle Pete. That teddy bear hair. I don't know. LA versus LA. Law on law crime. La 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 la. La 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 la. I didn't see the end of the game. Omar said he was ready for bed, so we went to bed. I'm like, all right, I go to bed too. I had crazy dreams. Oh, I've been having all kinds of crazy dreams lately. Oh, I'm having so many crazy... I'm surprised so many of my family dying and they're not telling me. Usually it's what it is. Somebody's dying and I find out afterwards. Somebody's dead. Maybe I won't find out at all. Nobody tells me nothing. I was wondering about my Uncle Phil yesterday because he'd been sick and he was in some nursing care. I don't know if that's where they're still at or not. I don't know. Did my Uncle Phil die? Where's Uncle Phil and Aunt Irene? I don't know. Not like anybody cares about me anyway. Not like anybody wants to hear from me, right? Oh my gosh. The news is so depressing. It's so depressing. I started a new jacket yesterday. I got my sewing machine back. I got a new one cut out down there. I don't know if this one's going to be reversible or not. I don't know. I mean, it will certainly be finished on the inside, but whether or not it'll be reversible. You could turn it inside out, I guess. I don't know. I haven't decided whether I'm going to paint on the inside of this one or not because the back isn't the canvas, the back is a gray denim. I'm not sure. I'll have to do a little test and see how the fabric crayons work. Fabric paints, how the fabric paints work on that. I have some tie-dye materials down there too. I was thinking about maybe trying tie-dyeing one of them. That might be kind of cool, huh? The question is, do you tie-dye before or after? I don't know. I think it'd be fun to do it before, because then you could like place the tie-dye. You could do tie-dye on it and then paint on top of that. Okay, I think I will do that for the next one. Tie-dye the fabric. Be a hippy dippy jacket. Be tie-dyed. Finish that clown suit. I think I might wear it today. Oh, I'll make some clown suits to sell too. Oh. Had some crazy dreams last night, but I also didn't sleep much last night because Omar was snoring so. That's why I'm just like a mess. He was snoring so loud. Like I'd fallen asleep and he was snoring so loud it woke me up. And then I couldn't get back to sleep until he got out of bed. My eyelashes need done. Snoring. Snoring like crazy. I kept smacking him. I said, hey, roll over. I tried to be quiet and nice about it. And he didn't. And it was just getting louder and louder. Like, oh my God, if I wanted to sleep with a chainsaw, I would. Finally, I smacked him real hard. I said, hey, roll over, please. He was like, oh, okay. He rolled over. Went back to sleep and he laid on the other side. He didn't snore much at first. Yeah. I don't know. I hope my face doesn't itch today. I don't know. My face was itching like crazy yesterday. I don't know what that was all about. Some days it itches real bad, and other days it doesn't. Some sort of weird allergy. The pine cones are getting ready to drop pollen. That's what it is. There was a fire yesterday, too. I was out driving. I saw smoke rising up in a big column of smoke. I'm like, oh. I didn't hear anything else about it. They must have put it out. Wonder where that was. I should look it up. Maybe that's what it was. It was the fire was making my face itch. No, like it's like on my nose. It's like just this bottom ridge, right? Like that's where it itches. It's just that little bottom ridge of my nose when it itches like that, and then over my cheeks it'll itch. The first time I have memory of it, like sometimes, everybody's face itches sometimes, but the first time I have memory of it being really, really bad, the first time was when I was in school and in the foundry, and they were pouring something in the foundry, and I was over in the foundry using a buffing compound. Like there was something over there. There was some material I was using, and I was doing a finish on something, on a necklace, and they were pouring I don't know what they were pouring, but whatever they were pouring in the foundry, my face was over there like itching like crazy. And I had this brass brush that I was using to polish, to like burnish and work in the compound I was using. Finally, I took the brush and my face was just itching so bad. I took the brush and I scratched my face, and ripped my face open. I was bleeding. Went back in the studio, and Tom's like, "What happened to you?" So my face was itching so bad, I scratched it with a brush, with a wire brush. He's like, "Oh," he's like, "I don't think that's a good idea." He's like, "You look at yourself." I'm like, "I know." I had this big scab across my face, scratching my face with a brass brush. Oh my god. The first time. It was awful. It was terrible. It was terrible. Tell you, watching Chuck and they were not themselves yesterday. What was up, Chuck and Shaq and Kenny and Ernie? And Ernie, that was the blahest bow tie I've ever seen you wear. Oh my god. What happened to your collection, man? I feel like maybe I need to make you a bow tie. Make Ernie a bow tie. Bow tie. I'm gonna make him for dinner tonight. It's a Warriors game tonight. Basketballs. I don't know why I bother watching. I don't know. I don't know why I bother. Why do I bother watching? I don't even know. I don't even know why. I don't. Oh, Omar's really not into basketball this year. He's not. Like, I don't know what's up with that. He's really not into it. Usually he's into it. He's not into it this year. I don't know why. Anyway, we'll watch the Warriors tonight. And we'll barbecue. And what am I making tonight in the barbecue? So I thawed some of that flatbread I baked earlier. And that's what I do. I bake all that flatbread and then I package it up so it doesn't all go stale. And I put packages in the freezer. Made like 25 pitas, flatbreads, 25 flatbreads. So package them up, put them in the fridge, in the freezer. So I have a new package thawed. And tonight we'll barbecue. I got collard greens and yellow peas, and that is what we'll have. We'll have greens and yellow peas on a barbecue, and they will be good. They'll take a while, though. They will. Collard greens always take a while to get nice and soft. Be good. And flatbread. I don't know, I have to ask him if he wants rice or not. Rice. I don't do rice on the grill. We just burn. Burnt rice is nasty. Even the chickens don't like it. Use the rice cooker. Yellow peas and greens on the grill will be good. We've had it before. Anyway, work on that jacket today. Have the pieces laid out, right? I got the pockets sewn on. I need to thread bobbins because this one will not have black stitching. This one will have ivory stitching. So I gotta, which will be a real pain if I need to take any stitching out. It's like the black stitching, at least I can see the stitching kind of thing. But with the ivory stitching, it's really hard to see on the canvas. So I've gotta make sure it all goes in right the first time, so I don't take it any out. So this one's gonna have ivory stitching. Gray and ivory. It's pretty. So I'm just deciding like how the lace and stuff is gonna be distributed. Right? Which pieces. All that jazz. All that jazz. After one whole quart of brandy, like a daisy, I'll awake with my cup and saucer handy. I don't even shake. Love is not a new sensation. I've done pretty well, I think, since this half-pint imitations put me on the blink. I'm wild again, beguiled again, a simpering, whimpering child again, bewitched, bothered, and bewildered am I. Lost my heart, but what of it? He is cold, I agree. Jazz. Oh, what is that Sean Penn film? Oh, what is that called? Sweet and Lowdown. Sweet and Lowdown. That's a good film. He's all obsessed with Django Reinhardt. Gets all freaked out when he thinks he's near him. I knew this woman who dated Django Reinhardt's horn player. I did. She was an old lady. Old French lady. She dated Django Reinhardt's horn player. Then had married an Abex expressionist. Abex expressionism. Interesting movement of art. Very interesting. The Abex painters, they were a bunch of weirdos. Those guys were weirdos. Anyway. It'll be interesting to see what kind of art comes out of Ukraine in the coming years. Or out of Russia, for that matter. He's a fool, and don't I know it? But a fool can have his charms. I'm in love, and don't I show it like a babe in arms? Jazz is fun to sing. So is classical. It is. It's fun to sing. I don't know. I listen to some of this shit on the radio, and it's just like, oh my god. Oh my god, people spent money to make this. That's what I think when I hear it. Oh my god, people paid money to make this. Anyway. There was something I saw in the news yesterday. What was it? I'm blocking it out right now. There's something I saw. I was like, oh, I need to talk about that. I'm thinking about that. I can't remember what it was. Can't remember. Fat Girl Larissa, can't remember what it was. Oh, my babies. Oh, my God. Hey, Brody. Do you remember what it was in the news that Mommy was watching yesterday? Brody. He hates being on camera. He thinks if he pretends like I'm not here, he doesn't look at me, that I won't get him on the camera. He hates being on camera. He does. Well, I think I'll get up and brush my teeth and take a shower. Make some breakfast.